How's it going, everybody? Today, we're diving into some places that make you rethink your love for solo adventures. We're counting down the top 5 places you should never visit alone because sometimes wandering off by yourself is the perfect recipe for a horror movie plot. So grab your bravest buddy and let's explore these delightfully creepy spots. Starting off at number 5, we have the Paris Catacombs in France. Fancy a relaxing walk through an underground maze filled with the bones of over 6 million people? Perfect if you're looking to spice up your vacation with a side of existential dread. The catacombs are a sprawling network of tunnels lined with skulls and bones, making it a great spot for contemplating your mortality. But unless you're auditioning for a role in the next horror flick, you might want to bring a friend, or at least a good therapist. Pro tip, if you do go alone, at least leave a breadcrumb trail. Not that it'll help much in a place that's literally a labyrinth, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Plus, if you get hungry, you can eat the crumbs for sustenance. Coming in at number 4, it's abandoned amusement parks. What's more thrilling than an amusement park? How about one that's been left to rot for decades? Imagine rusting rides, peeling paint, and the faint sound of carnival music drifting through the air. It's the perfect place to revisit your childhood fears and maybe develop some new ones. Throw in a few creepy clown statues and you've got the ultimate nightmare fuel. Pro tip, bring a friend, preferably someone with a good sense of humor, or just someone who runs slower than you. It's all fun and games until the haunted house actually feels haunted. Number 3 is the Suicide Forest, also known as Aokigahara in Japan. Nestled at the base of Mount Fuji, this forest is known for its eerie stillness and dense canopy, which blocks out sound and sunlight. It's the perfect spot for a peaceful hike if your idea of peace involves contemplating your darkest thoughts. The forest's reputation and unsettling atmosphere make it less of a nature walk and more of a ghost tour. Pro tip, stick with a group and stay on the path. Not only is it safer, but it also helps prevent you from becoming the next urban legend. Remember, it's all fun and games until you start seeing shadows that aren't yours. At number 2, we have the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone in Ukraine. For those who think a little radiation adds a touch of excitement to their travels, this one's for you. The abandoned city of Pripyat and the surrounding areas offer a haunting glimpse into a post-apocalyptic world. It's like stepping into a time capsule, one that's slowly being reclaimed by nature and, oh yeah, still kind of radioactive. Pro tip, always go with a guided tour. They'll keep you safe and they'll make sure you don't end up glowing in the dark, unless that's the kind of souvenir you're looking for. And remember, Chernobyl chic isn't a look, so leave the gas masks where they are. And finally, number 1, the Island of the Dolls in Mexico. If you've ever thought, I love dolls, but they're just not creepy enough, then this is the place for you. The island is covered with hundreds of dolls hanging from trees, all in various states of decay. Their lifeless eyes and eerie presence make it feel like you're being watched by an army of tiny, silent witnesses. It's the perfect destination for a romantic getaway if your idea of romance involves shared nightmares. Pro tip, bring a camera and a friend with a strong stomach. That way, when the dolls start to feel a little too lifelike, you can laugh it off and blame it on the wind. Or, leave before dark, because even the bravest souls have their limits. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 places you should never visit alone. Remember, safety first and always travel smart. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment about the creepiest place you've ever visited. Until next time, stay savvy.